Welcome, dear friends and new viewers. You're with Elise. Hi, this is your April Zodiac Wheel reading, and I'm just showing you here some of my collection for my esoteric and psychic work that I do, and I'm giving everything a good smudge in the air today. 2020 is proving to be a bit of a tough year, yeah? After our horrendous bushfires that people are still displaced and recovering from, now we as a world are retreating and distancing ourselves due to this once in 100 years pandemic. So reflection at this time is beneficial, and we can reflect on history with our ancestors, our grandparents, great-grandparents, and what they lived through and how they dealt with it, because past karma is very powerful at the moment. Past lives, there is powerful cosmic downloads that are being received here through April and beyond. So we're all following the rules, and it's giving many of us lots of time to study some of the things that we're interested in that maybe we haven't had time to do. As you can see, I've done lots of studying with my astrology over the years. These books are well used. I'll start putting them away to make room now for the reading. These are some of the cards that I do use. Crystal, this is a new deck that I'm still looking into, and it's beautiful, and I really love it. My animal medicine cards, and these are the animal medicines cards too. These are the divine direction cards that always have lovely little messages for us. And this month of readings, I'm going to actually use these beautiful angel guardian cards. They are new, so I will be using the book that comes with it to get some references out of it, but they are gorgeous messages, and they have wonderful affirmations with them, which I think will be very helpful for you all. So a little something extra for you all while you're self-isolating. And here's some oils too that I've been using just to help with the atmosphere in my home. There's eucalyptus oil and tea tree oil. I find them very, very helpful when dealing with coughs, colds. Some of you may be working on what's known as the front line. At the start of the year, our brave firefighters and emergency services were the front line. Now it's the police and healthcare workers and medical staff, and we are all so grateful for all of you for doing the work that you do. I'm a healthcare worker, and I go to work to look after senior citizens in their homes who are vulnerable. I've been a healthcare worker for over 10 years now. But my shifts have been reduced due to the situation that we're dealing with, because some of the elderly clients that we have can't go out and do their socialising and shopping and things like that. So they're cancelling some of their shifts, which reduces my roster hours. So I've included for each of you in the Zodiac Wheel the position of the supermoon for each sign. and the area of your life that it's illuminating, to show you the way forward, and to show us the way forward. And I just want you all to know that I am sending out all of my love to this tribe around the world. Those of you watching from New Zealand, those in Australia, hello the UK, in USA, stay safe, stay indoors, India, Africa, the Philippines, Asia, Canada. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and for sharing my videos with your friends, for liking, sharing your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We may be isolated now, but we can still stay connected. And you are all very powerful energies. So use your energies. Those of you that are earth angels, light workers, indigo, crystal healers, you can now assist in the global mission, and indeed in your own global personal mission, even if you do feel you're not qualified or you're not prepared. You can still help. Hey Aquarius, thank you for joining me. Welcome to April's Zodiac Wheel reading. And welcome to any new viewers. Please do click on the subscribe button and that little bell next to it so that you don't miss any future updates. I'm just focusing in for you into the Aquarian energy and asking Great Spirit what messages they have for you for April, Aquarius, for Aquarians' highest good and the good of all concerned. What would you like Aquarians to know here through April? Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles here. Now the first house is one that reflects your identity and how you see yourself and how others see you, and it also is incorporating your physical appearance, your ego, the self expression of your motivation, your soul's purpose. So it's interesting here that you have the Seven of Pentacles, because that influence here is letting me know there's something that you're being a bit impatient about, and you're wanting to pick the fruit before it ripens on the bough. So there's need for patience and just wait it out. I feel that there has been a lot of restrictions for Aquarians in many ways through recent times, and you know, you're really just at the end of your tether with having to wait. That's not what you want to hear. You don't want to hear wait. sorry. But if you do, then you will just need to sort of readjust your mindset. Now that doesn't mean that you have to change everything about the way you think. It's just really learn to trust that intuitive side of yourself a bit more, and get in touch with that emotional side of your life. It's a good time for doing that, and while you're waiting, even though you're probably good Aquarians at following the rules, you don't like to be restricted by the rules. You like to do it so that you're feeling that you're doing it right because you're following the rules. Whereas when those rules are put upon you and you're told you can't do this because of this, you've got a whole different energy going on there about those restrictions, okay? Which you're not alone with in this situation. So, but I do feel that, you know, you've had enough of being restricted, and you want to be able to, you know, just get out there and just pick that, you know, go pick some things that you really need and want and have the freedom to do it. And this is saying, you know, hold on. And it also is letting you know that you will, in time, really reap the harvest out of this. So I feel for some of you Aquarians, it's saving you a lot of money. You're actually not spending as much as what you normally would. And so therefore you're able to fill up your chest with that Queen of Pentacles being shown here in the area of your resources. So financially, some of these restrictions are going to benefit you. You will be feeling the benefit of them. Okay? And one of the other things coming through with this second house area of how you make your money is your ingenious, quick thinking and high intelligence, and using that wonderful imagination of yours, because you actually absolutely can tune into other people's thoughts. Okay? Now, try to keep realistic. You need to keep realistic about your self-worth and about what you're capable of doing. And I'm not trying to say that you're not capable of many great things, Aquarius. It's just that you've got to sort of keep it in perspective for whatever stage you're at in your life at the moment. This area does describe your values about anything from your physical possessions to money and your personal self-esteem and talents. So you may also be discovering that you can turn your hand to something that you probably have always thought that you'd like to do, and it could end up being something that you can earn a little bit of extra cash out of. A bit of extra pocket money. Success here with the Knight of Wands charging in with a grand message and communication and information. So if you've been sort of out of touch with certain people, this is showing that you're going to be able to get in touch with them again. It's also showing movement. So I don't want you moving around too much, Aquarians. You've got to stay at home. You've got to, you know, distance yourself. So as much as you may want to go to the beach, you just have to find something on the television that can show you the calming and the ebb and the flow of the beautiful ocean, for example. Find other ways to soothe that need. I know those of us in Australia are a bit horrified that the beaches have been closed. I don't think it's ever happened before, unless there's lots of sharks out there, and then it's not every beach, you know, is closed. So that's, you know, unheard of and quite astounding, and it's taking a while for some Australians to really have the whole concept of no, the beach is closed sink in, because it's so a part of our nature to go to the beach. So Yeah, so just think carefully before charging ahead to get out and about. This is about your neighbourhood, siblings, that kind of thing. So, and you also may be coming from a place of fear, and you know, if you are, then you need to really take notice of that fear, the voice in your head that the fear voice comes from. It comes from a place of anger, it comes from a place of ranting and raving, and you know, the monkey mind, the constant chatter, that's fear. The voice of love vibration that's coming from a place of love, it's the voice that whispers. Now here is the Hangman influencing that 4th house, so it's in tune with that 1st house message of don't pick the fruit off the vine too early. This is saying, wait, you do have to sacrifice some things, but you are not necessarily, you know, being hanged here. This isn't about being hanged by the throat, you're being hung by the feet. You can get a rush of the divine energy by tapping into that divine energy. You are trying to create a beautiful home environment and find the relationships in your home to be harmonious. But you're also wanting slow and steady in your relationships. You're looking for someone who is solid and secure. And I do feel, again, that finances are going to be reliable. There is exchange of information and enjoyment in intellectual conversations. And some of you may actually turn your hand to writing, I'm being told. That's what I'm hearing here. So if there's any of you budding authors out there, this could be a really good time to get that story on paper and get it started and let that imagination really flow and use this isolation time for that. Now here in your fun house, you've got the 10 of Cups. So it may take you a little while to settle into this whole idea, but I do feel that you're going to enjoy being at home and you're going to enjoy what you can create in your home environment. There's a lot of love there and completion there. So the giving and receiving of love is strong. Not too much upset. Now the Magician in your well-being and work is about being able to create, co-create. That's what I get from that Magician card in that position. So you are looking after your well-being, you're having success with your health as well. So if there's anyone healing here, the Magician I see as being about medicine man, surgeons, doctors, that kind of thing. So I do feel the medical industry is shining brightly here with that Magician. So there is success. And I just feel that this is taking us 1 month ahead with the number 1 there. So I'm feeling, you know, by May there is a real raise in the healing vibration being shown here. And you can call on the universe by focusing the light into your solar plexus. See how this is the solar plexus? So solar plexus work can really help with the healing process here. Now here in partnerships of business, marriage, long-term associates, competitors, even your enemies are under the influence of the 7th house. You've got the Ace of Swords. So again, the time of one. Now that could be 1 month or 1 year, but it's clarity, it's new beginnings, it's a double-edged sword. So it's seeing 2 sides of every story, and it's new. It's clarity, but it's also new ideas. So there's something to do with the business or relationships where you're coming up with some new ideas. So using this time to create from that as well. But you are needing to have some attention from loved ones in a relationship. So, and I feel that you will get it. If that's what you're seeking, you will hear. Now, you need some clarity here with your shared resources and joint endeavours with that 2 of Swords. It's having the blinkers on and needing them to be removed, but you're also taking up the challenge. So if there's anything that you've had to sort of have any sort of disputes or upheavals with in relation to dealing with others, resources or joint finances, then this is showing that yes, you will have to take your blinkers off and look at the reality of things, but that will give you clarity and free you up. Now here in the area of long distance travel, philosophy, foreign cultures, higher learning, you've got so many goals and ideas and aspirations with all these cups here, the 7 of Cups, and you know, you're floating off with the fairies and following the butterflies. So you are letting that Neptunian energy really help you use that fantastic imagination of yours, which is wonderful, especially if you're wanting to do publishing or write that novel, for example. But it's saying here to try and allow yourself the freedom to, you know, even if it's astral travelling, your higher consciousness may need to do that. But keep yourself firmly on the ground. And if you are going to be practicing astral travelling, make sure you have the cord coming out of your belly button and connecting down into the earth, way down into the roots and the centre of the earth, to keep you connected to the earth plane, because earthing is also very important here, especially through this time when we could be wanting to escape the reality of what's going on in the planet. And you don't want to get too hairy-fairy, but you are able to come back from your metaphysical endeavours, and you come back with a solid goal. Okay? Now here in the area of success and career and profession, you have the Devil. Now the Devil's ruled by Saturn, and it is a Capricorn card, and we do have a fair bit of Saturn energy that we've been dealing with, and Saturn has just moved into Aquarius also. Aquarius, and it's happy in Aquarius. It's one of the other planets that it's a co-ruler it rules Capricorn, and it also has a co-ruler position in Aquarius. So it is happy in Aquarius, but you're still feeling that trapped. There's that trapped feeling. And you're feeling that things to do with your social life, your professional life, the outer world, because this is the zenith of the wheel. There's restrictions on it that are holding you back, and you will win through, but it's going to take some discipline, self-discipline, and the ability for you to dig deep. Okay? Which may not be exactly what you're feeling like doing at the moment. But just keep in mind, this is a transformative time. And whatever is holding you back at the moment or restricting you, it is passing. It's not a permanent. It may feel permanent, but it's not permanent. You are going to come through this. Okay? Your area of hopes and wishes and friendships and social groups, you are going to have your wish fulfilled, because you've got the Empress there. And that is, the all-loving mother of Mother Earth. So I do feel that you have people in your social group that you feel that way about, and there's people that you have, your friends, that feel that way about you. But this is saying that you are manifesting your fruitfulness quite successfully here. So you are very fruitful, you're able to nurture others, and you have an abundance of reserves to be able to do that. So that is, if that's something that you've been wanting to manifest, this is showing me that you are well and truly on the way to manifesting that. And that will sail you out of trouble. Okay, because you've got the Six of Swords here in the area of what's hidden, what you can't see at the moment, and it's sort of pushing you towards examining hidden realms that can help you conquer your fears. And even though you've had a sense of that your personal power in some way has been sort of depleted, you will regain your footing there. So you are sailing out of trouble, and you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, is what they're showing me there. So I will ask what divine message there is for Aquarians for April. There we are, that one turned over. And your message is one of teach. You have a wonderful gift for working with others. Have you considered teaching? There you go. So that's something that, working with others, you might be able to actually teach a thing or two over here for some people that may be opposing your brilliant new ideas. Because you do have brilliant new ideas being shown there in the relationship area. So what angel message is there for Aquarians here through April? From my new guardian angel cards, which I'm still learning, but I really wanted to share them with everybody. So what is the guardian angel for Aquarius here through April? Can you show us, please, what is the guardian angel message for Aquarians through April? I'll go with that one because that one turned around. Angel of Adventure. Oh, how nice. Adventure of the spirit, maybe. And here we are, number 1. You were born to be an adventurous being. Rejoice in living your life to the fullest. And your affirmation, I am completely protected and safe. It is time to put the adventure and fun back into my life. I acknowledge my angel of adventure will guide and encourage me along my journey of life. So even though we're isolated, we can still put the fun and adventure back into our life. Okay, so what medicine is there from the animal medicine cards for Aquarians? What is the message for the confirmation for Aquarius here in April? Cute. Alright. Okay. So we have the Queen of Summer. Compassionate, loving, giving and psychic. This is a time of deep emotions and heightened intuition that you can trust completely. Be mindful that you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. And renewal, the raccoon. It is time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you're on the path most divinely suited to you. Forgive what has been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what's to come. Okay, so then we have the King of Water, because you got 4 that popped out. And the King of Winter, which is the humpback whale. Water. At this time, it's very important that you communicate clearly, be objective, unemotional, and act as professionally as possible. If you need advice, seek out the most experienced expert you can find. Intelligent, impartial, respected, unemotional. And then you have the 3 of Autumn, the miniature poodle dog. Your most satisfying and profitable career comes from following your passions, listening to your heart and doing what brings you joy. Your life's purpose is best fulfilled by allowing your talent and true self to shine forth out into the world. There you go, Aquarians. Thank you so much for joining me this month, and I'll be back again with more readings for you to keep you entertained and hopefully help you navigate your way through this month ahead. I hope you are all staying safe and this finds you all in good health. Until next time, many blessings for you all. Namaste.